So today we're going to have a look at Mr. Mark Carney, who has become the 24th Prime Minister of Canada. I didn't really want to get into the whys and wherefores of how the Canadian people have done with this election. You know, have they voted in the right person? I don't know. I'm not really connected enough. And as you know, I have an aversion, or you may not know, I have an aversion to whining all the time about foreign internationalist stuff. I think it's generally pointless because it never in the main touches our lives personally. So, you know, in looking across the water, particularly in America, Canada, wherever it is, you kind of lose sight of the things that are important. But I think it's interesting, Mr. Mark Carney, who, when you're looking at him, he is just the modern face of liberal elite globalism. And he is the poster boy for that. And if you just look at Mr. Mark Joseph Carney's career, he's just essentially eased across from banking into politics, and it's been seamless. And I think that goes to show the general point of how these elite level positions are in fact just interchangeable amongst a certain set group of people who've been allowed by the system to run things. And that's just how things are. He's part of that set, and it just is what it is. It's the hierarchy in action, and in some ways it keeps everything going. But when you look at Carney himself, I mean, as a banker, he was 13 years at Goldman Sachs, so obviously he's done all right there. You don't get to work at Goldman Sachs for 13 years if you don't perform. And he worked all over the world. It says here Boston, London, New York, Tokyo, Toronto. He's been all over the place. Then he got a job working for the Bank of Canada for quite a long time. And he was governor of the Bank of Canada from 2008 to 2013. Then, of course, he just decided to become the governor of the Bank of England for the next 7 years. And then, all of a sudden, he's in the news, and Mark Carney is leading a political party, and then he's leading them into the election. And then, of course, he's given the anti-Trump ticket, which he's rode, it would seem, to power. And now you have a state where you've got Mark Carney, you know, one of the princes of globalism. This is the modern face of how it works out in the open. That the Canadian people have voted for so obvious an establishment elitist candidate is very, very strange to me. And I think that's all there really is to say on the matter. Banker, now politician, now running the country. But it does go to show, you know, that the elite societies, you know, these jobs which are just handed out to people, like running a country. Like, when did Mark Carney ever become a politician? He's a banker. He's never been in politics, and he just assumes the leader of a political party. Oh, hello, yeah. Oh, Mark's here. So Mark's decided he's running things. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, used to work for Goldman Sachs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and the Bank of England, and yeah. It's all pretty out in the open there. Like, I actually can't believe that the Canadian people voted for this person. On that level, he's so transparent and so awful. And I think he'll be bad for Canada, but they'll certainly fall in line with everything that's going on globally. They'll form part of that set, because Carney will play ball with everybody and be really nice to everyone on the outside. But anyway, thanks very much for your time.